Alright, brother, hold up. It's the man of knowledge coming at your way. Check it in. Check it out. Peace. Now, this is part 2 of how black men should be trying to raise their children. Now, we got done part 1. Now, here we are with part 2. I'm going to go ahead and get this out the way while my people gone, man. Alright? So, I ain't going to really be having time to be joking around too much, man. I just want to go ahead and hurry on and try to release this, alright? Education and school. Yeah, well, like we were saying, this is part 2. And look, man, so-called black man does not need to be in the American school system, depending on the systematic education. The so-called black man needs to be relying on self-education, okay? Because system education can make you a living. That's what it's designed to be, to make you a living, if you use it right. If you utilize it as a tool, as an implement, as it should be. Self-education is not only a tool; it's an asset. And you can make a fortune off that. Well, don't send them to church. I told him I was teaching. Let me see. Pay attention to that hand signal he just did. Did you just? I fuck it. I still fucked up. But look, did y'all see that what he threw up? One more time. That boom. Now you see that? That's another pan signal. All right, that's another pan symbol that they use. Okay, just know that. Donald Trump uses it all the time. I told her I was teaching, and she said the best way for a child to learn a language is to immerse her. So we ain't speaking nothing but Spanish to her, and she ain't speaking nothing but Spanish to us. Uncle Ryan, what's that? I don't want to play the piano. I don't want to demo for a nephew. Look, Jordan, I'm in this thing, and you're gonna play it. Come on. Well, if you don't want your kids to be a dummy, well, it's safe to say, then you should be taking your life serious, and then you should not be trying to be a dummy. You should be trying to be the most intelligent, knowledgeable, wise cat out on the earth that you can be, man. Real talk. Sit down, show me. Come on, sit down. Oh, take this here. But you know, a lot of the so-called black people have gifts. You know, a lot of black people have gifts. But this is the one thing black people do. They too busy worrying about others. They get caught up in social media. They want to be everybody else's entertainment, but don't want to necessarily work with each other. That's very, very deep and big in our community. I never got the concept of why it's a such thing called pocket watching and hating. And only our community, our people use that bullshit, stupid ass language. But catch a damn attitude when you try to call it out. When you call it out, all of a sudden, you a coon. And you know what? That's going to be my video when I get done with both of my damn series. That's gonna be my one of my new videos, but yeah. But once again, like I just stated, a lot of black people have talents, man. You just use them. You just utilize them in the wrong ideas, and you carry on the wrong ideology. Once again, black man, it is on you. You as the head of the household. That's what you were designed to be. You carry the presence. You carry the physical and spiritual presence of the house. A house divided cannot stand. Makes no damn sense. A cake without flowers is not a damn cake. Said wanted to be Little Richard. I don't know why you wanted to be anything like Little Richard. Little Richard was a damn LGBTQ too back in his day.
trade my family for yours any day.
You hear that? You know what? That comes with a part of self-hatred. When you talk about trading your family and all that old shit, all that comes from a part of self-hatred, man. Whether you believe it or not. That comes from self-hatred. Which is another thing that's very, very big in the black community. Self-hatred. But that's being promoted and pushed. The belong weaves and the I wish I had this and I wish I had that just like you. I wish I had that, I wish I had that. But all that shit come from self-hatred. Look, man, you ain't gotta believe me and listen to me. I quite frankly don't give a shit. You can click out and go and do what you gotta do. But I'm just saying, man, that's where that come from. It's very, very notable that hey, back in the 50s, maybe a little earlier than that. But I think around it with the 50s, man, black women and black people in general wanted to be white people. Black men wanted to have white men hair, and black women wanted to have white women hair. You know what I'm saying? Black men eventually got out of that phase and said, hey, we're men. We need to go to the damn gym, get our testosterone up, and stop acting like some bitches. But what black women wanted to do, they wanted to keep that mentality going. Until this day, it's still being promoted. That's what, like I said, once again, that's where the blonde weeds come on. That's what it come at from. That's where it comes from. That's where the goddamn fucking press-on nails that be longer than cat paws come from. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. But whatever. Y'all know it just like I know it. If you a so-called woke brother, or you a so-called red pill, spiritually aware, or truth-seeking, or open-minded, you have a third eye, so-called, for the most part, or if it's safe to say, or what have you, you already know what I'm talking about. So don't try to come in my damn comment section either and try to contradict that shit. But alright.
I'm not Brianna. Look, I'll call you back.
You're not calling anybody back. You will start in these books, you'll get your math rate back up.
But I'm not good at math.
You're not good at math, and that's because your study habits. It was a little hard.
Well, I'm not good at math neither. But I damn sure know how to add and subtract. And multiply and divide.
I work, you get there. Why? You're black.
And what did you get in math?
It's not about me. It's about you. Study.
Sounds like a D to me.
I bet you be.
Yeah, I bet you she yeah. Quit lying to that girl, man. She can study. And she ain't lying to you. Hell, she is studying. That's why she got a damn D. Because that's what she was studying. D. She's a teenager girl. That's what she's studying. D. Come on now.
Hey, what you doing in here, son? No, that ain't.
Did he just say sucking dick? I know I heard that nigga say sucking dick. That's what I thought that nigga just said, bro. Oh, let me hear this nigga.
Hey, what you doing in here, son?
Listen.
Bring it back up in there and have some fancy fingers. Come on, let's go, Jordan. I didn't rip that pill for nothing. Let's go.
I don't know what he said, but fucking, who cares?
Let's go. You ain't nothing.
Uncle Barry, can I have a glass of milk?
Did that hide your ass, baby girl? Oh, baby girl.
I don't think you want no glass of milk with all them damn chemicals in it and shit that you know nothing about.
Please?
Oh, sweetheart, that's baby.
Goddamn, be sitting there, getting the damn milk from that damn cow. Don't even clean the shit.
Yo, remember?
Putting many more germs and chemicals in that shit. That's why people getting sick, man. I don't even trust milk like that. I like almond milk. I grew up on almond milk. It's a damn shame me and my people don't get it enough. I buy it when I can, not on a consistent basis though. That's my damn fault. But I need to get it and stay with it.
Leche.
It's Leche. And Bernie, she's just 5.
I know she's only 5, sweetheart.
Ain't no excuses.
There's a lot of 5-year-old kids over in Mexico. They know how to say it. And some right here in California.
Shit, 5 to learn a new damn language. Hell, I started going to the damn bathroom by myself when I was 4.
Show one, two, one. You know how to say it. Go ahead, baby girl.
Let your papa go.
Told you.
She sounds Italian.
She's only 5.
Hey, Brianna, have you seen my new CD?
We got no time for no music.
Honey, we eat dinner and...
You see what I'm talking about? That's another thing. What happens to the so-called black child? The black child is too busy worrying about the electronics. But that's just how they want you. And that's what you keep feeding into. All this man-made technology. That's the point of it. That's the point of it, man. Get your kids distracted. Get all the kids, in general, distracted. But I'm not talking about kids in general. I'm talking to the black kids. Kids that look like me. Young teens that look like me. Or what have you. All right?
I'm not hungry.
Well, if you ain't hungry, they give you more doggone time to go up in there.
She done had that D. She ain't hungry.
And steady. And give me that water. Give it up. Yeah, you study your math. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 6. Am I right?
Yeah.
No. Hey. Why you need to get up in there and study?
Hey, fun fact. When he said 4 plus 4 was 6, he meant that shit at first. R.I.P. to Bernie Mac, man. One of the GOATs, man. And yeah, I need to explain something real quick. What does the word GOAT mean? What does that mean? You know how they say who's the GOAT in basketball? Who's the GOAT in NFL and all this shit? I got something for y'all. So stay right here real quick. Let me show y'all something, what that means, by the way, also. All right, brother, hold up. It's the man of knowledge. Now, look. Now, a while ago, I told y'all, cats, if you, what did I do? Did I do that in, part 1 when I showed you Vanessa piecing out, Bernie Mac? When I told y'all that was the GOAT symbols and she had the beats in her head? Right? And I told y'all that was Pan, aka Baphomet. That's another word for that. They call that aka Baphomet. It's the same damn thing. All right? It's a deity that the Knights Templar were accused of worshiping and that subsequently was incorporated. I'm gonna just read it to y'all. It was incorporated into occult and mystical traditions. The name Baphomet appeared in trials transcripts for the Inquisition of the Knights Templar starting in 1307. It first came into popular English usage in the 19th century during debate and speculation on the reasons of the suppression of the Templars. Now, check this out. Let me see. Do you see him throwing up the piece? AKA Pan, AKA Baphomet. You see that? That's him. These are satanic rituals. These are satanic signs. I'm going to click on history. No, I'm not going to read all that because I don't want to waste y'all time. And I'm going to tell y'all something. You just saw the name? Hold on. Did you just see the name? Aleister Crowley? Shout out to my man Trent Maverick the Nitma because he did this yesterday. And he put this on his Instagram yesterday when he posted. And I wanted to come across this because I knew I was. The Baphomet of Levi, and look at that. That's where they get the term Levi from. The Levi shooting, the shoes. That's where they get that from. The Baphomet of Levi was to become an important figure with the cosmology of Thelema. I'm gonna show you brothers who Thelema was in just a minute. The mystical system established by Aleister Crowley. Aleister Crowley was a fucking Luciferian in the early 200th century. What the fuck? In the early 20th century. I'm sorry, fellas. Baphomet features in the creed of the Gnostic Catholic Church recited by the congregation, which is a group, in the Gnostic Mass, in the sentence, and I believe in the serpent and the lion, mystery and of mysteries in his name, Baphomet. All right. Now, now you see what he looks like. He's like a goat. The goat face. The goat face. You see that? Do y'all see that? Now, let me show you something else. All right, brother, hold up. Now, I told y'all I was going to show y'all who Thelema was. Thelema is a god, deity, and the divine. Thelema is an occult, social, or spiritual philosophy developed in the early 1900s by Aleister Crowley. Once again, brothers, he was a Luciferian. Okay? And I'll show y'all who he is. AKA Babylon. Okay? Newt. Newt is a goddess in Thelma, the speaker in the first chapter of the book of the law. Babylon is a goddess found in the occult system of Thelema, which was established in 1904 with the writing of the Book of the Law by English author and occultist Aleister Crowley. The spelling of the name as Babylon was revealed to Crowley in The Vision and the Voice. Her name and imagery featured prominently in Crowley's liber Chief Vel Volume Abigini. Now look, I ain't good at saying all that other shit, but let me tell you something. In her most abstract form, Babylon represents the female sexual impulse and the liberated woman. Did not see there? See there? See y'all. Now look, y'all see the shit I'm saying? What that mean? If she's sexual impulse, what does that mean? Let's find out. All right, brother, hold up. It's the man of knowledge. Once again, now what does an impulse? Now what is an impulse? A sudden and strong, unreflective urge or desire to act means that she has to do it. Now, what you think I was joking when I was saying that shit about Vanessa? Talking about, yeah, I got your D. I got your D plus. When Bernie Mac said, yeah, I got your D. I got your D. I got your D. Yeah. 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 Hey, nigga, this ain't no game out here, man. You understand? This ain't no fucking game. I keep trying to tell cats this all the time. A sex drive, a sex urge, an instinct. All these, and look, and all that comes a notion, the ideology behind it. Okay? Now let me go back. All right, brother, hold up. It's the man of knowledge again. Now this right here is Thelema, the goddess Thelema. All right? You see all that? Now we're gonna go to Aleister Crowley. Aleister Crowley. As you see, Aleister Crowley was an English occultist, ceremonial magician, poet, painter. And I'm gonna tell you something. All a magician is an AKA Luciferian. All right, ceremonial magician, poet, painter, novelist, and a mountaineer. He founded the religion of Thelema, identifying himself as the prophet entrusted with guiding humanity into the aeon of Horus. Horus is, now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Horus means hour. You know the eye of Horus. The eye of Horus is the Illuminati eye, and I'm gonna show you that in just a minute. In the early 20th century. Now we're gonna look at his children, Newt, Jezebel. That's why we call it the Jezebel spirit. We talk about whores, prostitutes, sluts. That comes from the sexual impulse. When he says that, look, this dude has albums, Satanic Verses, a tribute to the Blue movies, Order of the Silver Star. I don't want to look at no more. I don't even want to look at none of that shit no more. But check out his images. Let's see. You can see. Boom. Does all that make sense? Look at his hand. Look at his hands. Look at his signals. This is all his symbols right here. You see? That's him. All that's him. You know what he looked like to me? Red Rum. That was a Luciferian movie. Hollywood itself is Luciferian. You see that? Now, there you have it. Now you see the triangle on top of his head, and now you see the silver star. You see that? On a book, maybe, and that may be one of his books. And you see that's him with the hat on, showing you that yes, he is a Luciferian. So shout out to my guy Trent Maverick, the Enigma, man, for that shit. Shout out to him, big shout out. And I'm very, very familiar with this cat. I'm gonna see some of his quotes to show you how evil this nigga was. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Meaning, do as you please. Doing whatever you want is okay. That's what he's saying. Doing what you want will get you hurt. It'll get you killed, get you fucked over. Now, sometimes you got to do what's right. You got a choice in this life. You want to do what's right? You want to do what you want, or you want to do what's right? Intolerance is evidence of impotence. Ordinary morality is only for ordinary people. Paganism is wholesome because it faces the facts of life. The guy has a lot of quotes. Here's one. Falsehood is invariably the child of fear in one form or another. I guess you could say so with all the indoctrinations. He says, I can imagine myself on my deathbed spent utterly with lust to touch the next world like a boy asking for his first kiss from a woman. Now, what the fuck? Science is always discovering odd scraps of magical wisdom and making a tremendous fuss about its cleverness. No, it's just a goddamn fool who believes in sorcery. That's what you call that, man-made technology. So that's why a lot of people turned away from the Most High today, because they say, oh, well, we don't need this and all that and need to worry about your God or my God or the God. There is no the God. That's what people get a lot of that shit from. Because people have been trained to believe in what a book says or what the scientific says rather than what the Most High says. You understand? People that worship sorcery and astrology and all that shit, because all astrology is people who believes in horoscopes. And let me show you. Let me show you the definition of astrology. People who believe in stargazing, horoscopy, the study of the movements and relative position of celestial bodies, interpreted as having an influence on human affairs and the natural world. Horoscopes. People who believe in horoscopes. You understand? People who believe in astronomy, the stars, being influence of the stars and planets on human affairs and terrestrial events. Let me see. In cosmology, let's go to that. I'm gonna show you what that means. That's the study of the universe. Big Bang Theory. Oh man. And I don't want to waste y'all time, man. All that can be another video for another day. All right. But yeah, GOAT is Pan. I'm gonna show you Pan. Let me show you Pan. Pan God. Pandemic. Panic. Boom. Got him. See that? You see that? You see all that? In Greek, and all this comes from Greek mythology too, fellas. Let me see. Can you see that? In ancient Greek religion and mythology, Pan is the god of wild shepherds and flocks, nature of mountain wilds, rustic music, and impromptus, and companion of the nymphs. It's goddamn light. He has the hindquarters, legs, and horns of a goat, in the same manner as Fun or Satyr. Okay? Now look at that. Pan, flute, goat. What did I just tell y'all? His Roman equivalent, Faunus. It's the same people, just different names. You understand? Goat. What did I just say? What did I just say? What did I just say? But a lot of y'all don't understand nothing, man. A lot of y'all don't understand plain English, man. All right? And also, Peter Pan is Luciferian as well. The character of Peter Pan bears numerous resemblance to a Greek god also named Pan in Greek mythology. Pan is known as being the god of the wild, of shepherds and their flocks, and of hunting, music, and is also a friend to the nymphs. Understand? Now, let me show you the Eye of Horus, by the way. And this will be the last one. Eye of Horus. Got him. Got him. Eye of Horus, also known as the Wadit or the Wedget or Udjat, is an ancient Egyptian symbol of protection, royal power, and good health. The Eye of Ra. You understand? Now, they all mean the same thing, just different. Look at there. Boom. I know y'all just saw that. Check this out. The Eye of Horus. Boom. Did you just see that? The Eye of Horus. Boom. That's basically, that's the Illuminati sign. All right? Horus means hour, by the way. That's where they get the word hour from. And I can show you that too. Horus means Horus mythology. I'm going to show you that. And also Osiris. In the myth of Osiris, who became prominent about 2350 before Christ, Horus was the son of Osiris and Isis. You see that? Let me show you who Osiris was. Osiris was the same as Pan, the Baphomet. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken on that, this is Osiris. Okay? And like I said, man, a lot of these cats, man, just got the same name, but just different. Just different names. Same people, just different names. And Seth killed Osiris. Set. His brother Set killed he killed Osiris. And you can see it right there, by the way, too. In that little sentence. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I believe let's see. Osiris meaning. Osiris was, yes, that's exactly what I thought too. Yeah, I was correct. Osiris is the god of fertility, agriculture, the afterlife, and the dead, resurrection, life, vegetation, and all that. You see that? His consort, and look, yes, that's what I wanted to talk about too. You see that? His sibling is Isis, and his consort Isis, meaning that's who he married. He married his own sister. Heru, Wars, the same thing as Horus, the Eye of Horus. You want to see? Isis was in yellow, I believe. If she was a mother goddess. You see what I'm saying? Boom, correct. That's what I thought. That's what she looked like. But guys, I don't want to stay in all to this, man. I can get into this later on. All right. All right, brother, hold up. Hey, I went deep on that, but we back in here, man.
Let's just lemonade.
I'm studying.
I know it. That's why I give you a little break. You've been studying so hard.
Bullshit.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Studying so hard on how hard it can be when they see her little small petite titties.
Come back. What's his name, girl?
See, I told you.
That's a D?
Yes, why you so surprised?
A D? It don't make no sense. You've been in here studying all the time. How you get a D?
It's hard.
What does it?
Yeah,
It's hard. Won't you ask for some help?
I don't think she wants your help in that case, man. You shouldn't want hers neither.
No.
Exactly. Was she really studying?
This how you study this? Answer me. This how you study this?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
You ain't got no shame, right?
Not one bit.
Okay, then I got a math problem for you. D plus your attitude equal grounded.
I thought you about to say D plus her ass was gonna be face up. If you know, face down. D plus her ass up equals face down. I thought that's what you was gonna say.
What you think about that, Nessa? There'll definitely be a chance to think about what you just did and give you more time to study.
Meaning, give her one more time to make the same mistake because that's all she gonna do.
Did you see that? She didn't even care she got a D. In my day, when I got a D, I felt bad.
You should have.
Bad because I let myself down and Big Mama down.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just thinking about the look Big Mama would give me. Oh, I mean, still make me shiver. She didn't have to say nothing. Just the look was enough. She didn't even have to punish me.
What were you doing, Bernie Mac, when you had D's? Chasing hookers and selling drugs, or on the corner around somewhere playing ball? I mean, no offense, man, but you say you from Chicago. Come on, I know you was doing some of that stereotypical shit. You ain't got no choice for the most part, in a lot of cases, right?
Punish myself. Put myself on lockdown till I go home a better grade. That darn Vanessa. Nah, man, you tell me again. Why I can't whoop that child?
Well, you don't have to whoop her per se, man. You just, raise her to be a better person than you. That's what parents are supposed to do for the most part, right? For the most part. But look, man, that goes to show you, man. You don't get a lot of parenting like that nowadays. It's very, very rare. But just be honest, man. Tell the truth. Most parents ain't shit because they allow the sports world and the entertainment world to raise their kids. In the American public school system to raise their kids. It's so hard on them about their grades and all this and all that. And all that shit don't mean nothing once they get out in the real world. But that's the video, man. I'll be back. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'll give y'all part 3 in a minute. Peace.